7. Number 7 goes to another fictional dog. Countless stories, films, and TV series depict the adventures of the loyal and clever rough collie named Lassie. This character was created by American author Eric Knight, who wrote the story Lassie Come Home, which became so popular that it was translated into 25 languages. The first movie about the friendship between a boy and a smart, loyal dog was released in 1943, and interestingly, the role of Lassie, the girl, was actually played by a male dog named Pal. Pal, handsome and intelligent, portrayed the role so well that he became the permanent actor for the character. In sequels filmed after his death, in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, all versions of Lassie featured Pal's direct male descendants, known as the Lassie 9. The reason behind this is that collies, when properly cared for, shed very little and can maintain their long, sleek coats year-round. Female dogs, on the other hand, shed their fur twice a year, which would halt filming. Moreover, male dogs are larger and sturdier. This curious tradition began with Pal, the first star. Currently, there are at least 30 movies and TV series about Lassie, with the plotlines set in different times and places. However, the image of the intelligent, affectionate, and loyal dog has remained unchanged. Barry. 8th place on the list of famous dogs goes to a dog named Barry from the St. Bernard Monastery in Switzerland. There, dogs were bred to find and rescue people lost and frozen in the snow of the mountains. They were strong, intelligent, and kind-hearted, much like the modern St. Bernards we know today. Barry was one of these rescuers. Many times after a snowstorm, he searched for and even dug out living souls from beneath the snow, warming them with his own body heat and bringing them to the monastery, where the monks would go out and heal the victims. Different sources provide varying numbers, but everyone agrees that Barry saved around 40 people. Among these 40 was a child, whom the dog dug out from the snow and spent a long time trying to wake up and keep warm, until the boy finally climbed onto the dog's back, allowing Barry to carry him to the monastery. The noble work and love for humanity gave rise to several poignant legends. One of them is about Barry freezing to death while warming a child with his body. Another is about the dog mistakenly being killed by a soldier who had just woken up and thought his rescuer was a wolf. The latter version spread widely, and there is even an inscription on Barry's monument: "The dog who saved 40 people and was killed trying to save the 41st." In truth, however, these stories are unfounded, as Barry lived many peaceful years at the monastery. 9. Rin Tin Tin. The third canine actor on the list is the German Shepherd Rin Tin Tin, who starred in a record number of American films. No one originally planned for him to become a superstar. During World War I, Sergeant Lee Duncan, who had an interest in training service dogs, found the puppy and brought him from France to the United States. He raised and trained the puppy, and as the dog grew up, Duncan entered him into shows and competitions. Then, fate intervened. In 1922, the fledgling Warner Brothers studio was facing severe financial losses and was on the verge of bankruptcy. At that time, they were filming The Man from Hell's River, which was supposed to include a trained predator, but the animal refused to cooperate and didn't meet the director's expectations. Duncan, who happened to be nearby, suggested Rin Tin Tin play the role of the wolf, and the dog more than lived up to the expectations, making the film a resounding success. From that point on, Rin Tin Tin was systematically cast in roles as a wolf, police dog, and more. He starred in over 30 films, setting an absolute record. Not many actors, human or otherwise, have such an impressive resume. After the death of the screen star, Duncan carried on with Rin Tin Tin's son, Rin Tin 2, and later, Rin Tin Tin 3. The original Rin Tin Tin received his own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. 10. Julbars. The last dog on this list is a mine-detecting dog. A participant in the Great Patriotic War, an East European shepherd named Julbars, whose contributions in saving the lives of soldiers and civilians cannot be understated. Julbars was trained by the famous dog handler Dina Volkatz in the Red Star military unit and successfully detected more than 7,000 mines and around 150 shells during the war years. His unerring instinct and tireless spirit took him across Russia and beyond. He helped clear major sites in Prague and Vienna and assisted in safeguarding St. Vladimir's Cathedral in Kiev, to name just a few of his achievements. In March 1945, Julbars was awarded the For Military Merit Medal for his outstanding combat service, an unprecedented example of a dog receiving a military award. However, few tasks were as dangerous as mine detection. When the war ended, Julbars was injured and, due to his health, could not participate in the victory parade in Moscow. He was unable to walk. This news was significant enough that it was personally reported to Stalin, who actually ordered that the dog be carried through Red Square. "Let them carry this dog across Red Square on my coat," the Supreme Commander said, and he provided a worn-out coat without shoulder straps for this purpose. During the victory parade, Major Alexander Mazov walked in front, holding a stretcher made from Stalin's coat, on which the heroic dog lay. Fortunately, Julbars recovered from his wounds, and after the war, he even starred in the Soviet film adaptation of White Fang.